Think raw food can't build muscle? Think again. Getting enough protein is one of the toughest challenges for bodybuilders, and doing it raw seems impossible, until you know the secret. By the end of this video, you'll have the ultimate answer to the question every bodybuilder gets. Where do you get your protein? Let's break it down. To trigger muscle protein synthesis, what we call MPS, you need a sufficient amount of leucine to kickstart the process, along with all 9 essential amino acids to build muscle effectively. These are the building blocks of muscle. Without them, your body can't fully repair or grow muscle after a workout. And after all, what's the point of crushing it at the gym if you don't see gains in the mirror, right? Now, animal products like meat and eggs naturally have all these amino acids, which is why they're called complete proteins. But raw protein sourced from plants? That's where things get interesting. In a future video, we'll cover why it's totally worth building muscle raw, even if hitting our amino acid numbers is more difficult. For now, let's just establish that with the right raw foods, you can nail a complete protein profile. No steak required. And here's how to make a raw food smoothie that builds serious muscle. First, let's start with hemp seeds. Why do I say that? Because per 100 grams, hemp seed has the same total protein as 100 grams of steak, about 33 grams. So these are a bodybuilder's best friend on a raw or vegan diet. They're loaded with protein and cover most of your amino acid needs. Spirulina is even higher, but just try downing 100 grams of the stuff in one sitting. It's still a great supplement we'll talk about some other time, but right now we're trying to stack those grams. So, add about 4 tablespoons of hemp seed to your blender. Next, we'll add chia seeds. Chia seeds bring omega-3 fats into the mix and balance out the amino acid profile from hemp seed. Fats in general are important because they help you absorb fat-soluble vitamins. That's why those vitamins are called fat-soluble. Really, chia seeds are a superfood in their own right. We'll dig into that more some other time. For now, just throw in 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. I think you'll find that these little guys pack a punch for such tiny seeds. And now toss in a handful of spinach. Why spinach? It's a great source of micronutrients like iron and magnesium, which support overall muscle health and recovery. Plus, it adds a fresh base to balance out the nutrient-dense superfoods in this smoothie. Go for at least 2 ounces. Don't be shy. In fact, I've stopped weighing it altogether. I just fill up my Vitamix loosely to the top with spinach, and let the rest of the ingredients pack it down. And then boost it with bee pollen. This superfood is like nature's protein powder. It's loaded with amino acids that complement everything else in the smoothie. Add 2 tablespoons for a serious upgrade. Now we'll add some fruit for energy. Protein isn't everything, remember. In fact, your muscles are only about a quarter protein. The other 3/4 are water and carbs. Your muscles store glucose as glycogen, and those stores are depleted after a night of sleep. Ripe bananas or mangoes can help deliver on this front and bring along important vitamins you simply don't get from relying on something like agave for sweetness. You might want to add some berries for taste and a micronutrient boost. Now your muscles have the carbs they need to fuel your workout. This also keeps your body from cannibalizing your protein for energy. See, fat and carbs are for energy, so you have to train your body to leave the protein alone since you need that for building material, not energy. Lastly, fruits like mango are high in vitamin C, which is good in general, but specifically helps you absorb the non-heme iron from the spinach in your smoothie. Let me know in the comments if you want more micronutrient breakdowns in the future. For now, just enjoy the fruit making your smoothie taste amazing. And before blending, you're going to want to add some liquid. You can use raw fresh coconut water if you don't mind cracking some young Thai coconuts, or raw almond milk if you have that on hand. Most days, I just add enough water so it blends and let it rip. In under a minute, you've got a protein-packed, raw, muscle-building smoothie that tastes great. Now let's talk about what the smoothie actually delivers. Leucine, you're getting over 2.13 grams, which should be enough to trigger muscle protein synthesis. Total protein, over 25 grams of plant-based raw protein. And it covers all 9 essential amino acids. That said, not everything's perfect. For example, tryptophan is a little light at 0.39 grams. So if you're training hard, you might want to add a tablespoon or 2 of pumpkin seeds to make sure you're fully covered. So, does this cover everything? This smoothie hits the essentials. But when staying raw and plant-based, it's easy to end up with a gap in amino acid concentrations compared to animal proteins. And gaps can end up wasting some of the effort pumping hard in the gym. Like in this case, you really want to get leucine over 2.5 grams. This ensures you're getting the most out of MPS. That's why raw food bodybuilders should not be afraid of supplements. Raw protein powders, like Warrior Blend from Sun Warrior, are a game changer. They're clean, plant-based, and designed to fill in the gaps. True, not all the flavors are 100% raw, but most of its top ingredients are. Most importantly, the protein itself is raw. And let's be real, a tiny amount of unsweetened Dutch cocoa isn't going to kill you guys. Just one scoop can take your smoothie from solid to unstoppable, especially if you're training hard and need to maximize recovery. The bottom line, you can absolutely get complete protein from raw foods, but it takes a little planning. A smoothie like this covers your essential amino acids naturally, and adding a raw protein supplement ensures you're never leaving gains on the table. If this helps you rethink raw, hit subscribe, and let's stack some massive gains together. And seriously, if you don't smash that like button, I'll have to switch to iceberg lettuce. Until next time, keep lifting and keep it uplifting.